of my social media and online careers guide. It's the last one of the series. Hi everyone, my name is Anne Christine, or you may call me Anne. I'm a social media engineer, podcaster, coach, and published author. And I help women entrepreneurs, podcasters, and authors through social media syndication and marketing automation so they can exceptionally establish their brand, expand their following, and grow their business exponentially. Day 7, and I'm going to talk about changing lanes and being sold. So the first one, what do I mean by changing lanes? One of my email subscribers mentioned to me that he is from the government office where I resigned 4 years ago, last February 14. Oh my God! So yesterday, February 17. Sorry, I cannot make this evergreen anymore. Joy Collado is going to kill me for this. But yesterday, it was my 4th year as a virtual professional or as an online professional. So that meant that I resigned from the government work and entirely from the corporate world February 14, 4 years ago. Oh, diba? Wonderful breaking up with the corporate world. So anyway, so one of my email subscribers emailed me and told me that he's also in the same government office and he'd like to, have be free from everything, free from the boss, free from traffic, free from too much pressure on work, and free from office politics. So, sinabi ko sa kanya, sasagutin ko lahat yan dito. Hindi naman kaila sa bawat isa sa inyo na nanonood dito at manonood pa na ang office pressure palagi nandyan, whether you are working in the government or in the private sector. The most important thing that I'd like to share with you is that be really, 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 really sure that you want this so bad. Changing lanes. If you want it so bad. What do I mean by this? You check yourself kung nagrereklamo ka lang. For instance, kung nagbago yung boss, hindi na siya toxic, would you stay? Or that would your heart know that, kahit magbago yung boss, lilipat ka pa rin. Kapag umayos ang traffic sa Pilipinas, would you still stay? If the work pressure is no longer that painful, would you still stay? What I'm trying to say is that make sure that it's your reasons for leaving wherever you are is solid, valid. At talagang sukang ka na. Kasi that would determine how bad you want to change. I'm not saying that having a toxic boss and experience in traffic, office politics is not aren't deep reasons for you to change lanes. It's not like that. Actually, it's secondary reason why I left corporate work. It's just, but it's the same thing. Whether I was in private or in government, pero lang. Ang primary reason ko talaga, why I left was I had an operation there. You can't see it kasi my thyroid's already removed. I don't longer have a thyroid. And it was scary. Alam ko naman na mabubuhay naman ako after the operation, but for me it was a life and death dilemma. And I realized that kung maikli lang ang buhay, would I do the things that I don't like to do? And if you are in the situation wherein you don't like your boss, you don't like your work, or you like your work, but there's too much pressure, you can't sleep, you can't eat, and traffic, my office politics pads could could be worse, then maybe it's time for change. That's it. Uh, what I usually tell people to do, to just to make sure that they really want the change, is to buy the book of Jomar Hilario, yung mentor ko. Wait a minute, I'm gonna get it. Kasi, sinabi ko sa kanila, ako noon, nung nag-iisip ako ng ibang alternative, seminar in attendan ko. Although mura lang naman for me yung seminar, hindi kasi lahat ng tao willing mag-shell out ng money para umattend ng seminar, tapos sabihin niya baka hindi sulit ka, no? So, it's a good thing Jomar published his book, Virtual Careers. So, at least, this is less than 500 pesos. So, hindi masyadong masakit. Tapos lagi niya sinasabi, you read this 20 times. And I'm going to recommend it for you to do it as well. You read this 20 times. And then, every time you read it, you ask yourself, oh, do you really want virtual careers? And the second, I think the reason why he is asking you to read it 20 times and keep on asking yourself if you really want this, kasi you may want this for the long run. Well, you could consider this for the long run. Kasi ako, when I looking back, when I attended the seminar and eventually I even bought the book, I realized that, okay, I'm in this for the long run. I'm not going to have a plan B. So that's I think, if I could summarize the first topic, it's identify really if your pain points are really valid and solid for you to decide if it's really time to go. And then, if you have decided if it's your time to change lanes, then have a solid plan. Kasi marami akong kilala na gustong mag-online careers, pero naiisip nila palagi, at the end of the day, if this doesn't work, I can always go back to corporate world. It's no longer my plan. Number 2, and Jomar, dun sa Facebook group ni Jomar Hilario, he posted something about, what do I say to somebody, or hindi naman, but I can't remember. But then, it's something about a person mentioning to him na he or she, I don't know, doesn't want to watch his webinars anymore because he's always being sold. Kumbaga, at the end of every webinar, may ina-announce si Jomar na online course or book or contest or whatever. But the bottom line is the person felt is always being sold. So Jomar, thank you for allowing me to answer it via Facebook Live. So here's the thing on being sold. Whether you like it or not, whether you admit it or not, you are selling every day. If you buy a book, you are buying an idea, and it was sold to you on a summary or even on the title of the book itself. If kung yung title ng book or yung summary sa likod, it rang a bell on you, it's an idea that was sold to you, that's why you bought it. Sa umaga, pagbukas mo ng ref, there are a lot of food waiting for you, and somehow the back of your mind, you're asking, ano bang kakainin ko ngayong, ano bang lulutuin ko ngayong umaga if you're a mom, or ano bang kakainin ko ngayong umaga. And the food that's in your ref, they're selling themselves to you. When you're being interviewed, whether it's for online careers or on the dream job that you have in the corporate, you are selling yourself. You want to be on top of the list of those people who are going to be interviewed because you want to get the position. You are being you're being sold by a movie I just watched Black Panther, and I was sold by the idea that the first movie that's 98% African American, and I was sold by the idea that Marvel is doing a line of movies in the next few years. It's an idea that I was sold to. So what I'm trying to say is, you're being sold every day, and at the same time, you're also selling yourself every day. So, deal with it. Ganun lang yun. How weird. I hope you realize that. You're selling yourself every day, and you're being sold. That's why every day you have to make a choice. At the same time, you present yourself in the best way possible so that people are going to be sold that you are the perfect person for whatever it is. So that's it. That's my day 7 of Social Media and Online Careers Guide. If you want to ask me questions, you may email me or send me a message on my Facebook page or on Instagram. If you want to start online careers, I invite you to buy this book, Virtual Careers. This is in red cover, but Jomar is having he's having this in green cover on Amazon. So if you are anywhere in the world and you'd like to read this book, pre-order in Amazon right now. I think he's having a contest, so go check it out. I'm going to put the link at the comment thread on Facebook Live, sorry, Instagram. So there you have it. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great week.